Wrestling. Dave Brown right along ringside, ready to fire out here with one of the great championship wrestling programs we've had in a long time. Dave, been looking forward to it all week long, as a matter of fact. Let's tell them all about it.
All right, we have the first defense of Koko Ware's Championship Wrestling TV title coming up today. But before that, a tag team match which pits Ken Lucas and Rick Morton against Handsome Jimmy Valiant and Tojo Yamamoto. Not only that, there's going to be a 2 out of 3 fall match.
Boy, oh boy,
Not
oh boy.
one fall only. Should be a big one. Then comes the title defense by Koko Ware as he defends against Beautiful Bobby Eaton. Then, after that, another tag team match. Tommy Rich and the superstar Bill Dundee will be going against Big Guy Mitchell and Nature Boy Roger Kirby.
Who, by the way, I might add, are the Southern Tag Team Champions.
They won the belt.
After having picked the belts up, you better believe it. So what a magnificent championship wrestling program. Opening bout alone with Lucas and Morton against Valiant and Tojo, man, main event anywhere, and a 2 out of 3 fall time limit match. Then the TV championship match, and all in all. Let's get ready for it. Get it all in. Stay where you are. Get ready. We're going to be back in just a moment. All right. Okay, Dave, I'm looking forward to this one right here. I'll tell you for a fact, not only have we got Lucas and Morton going against Valiant and Tojo, but it's a 2 out of 3 fall match.
That's right. One fall won't do it. 2 out of 3.
If I get...
Tojo, we love these 2 out of 3, baby. Me and Tojo love 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Totally unpredictable, Handsome Jimmy Valiant. We found that out.
Yeah, did we? Ooh.
So, Yamamoto and Valiant up to the ring apron, and we're ready for the official introductions, Davey.
At a total weight of 414 pounds on the right of your screen, from Nashville, Tennessee, Rick Morton, and from Las Vegas, Nevada, his partner Ken Lucas. On the left of your screen, at a total weight of 469 pounds, from Japan, Tojo Yamamoto, and from New York City, Handsome Jimmy Valiant. This match, 2 out of 3 falls. Overall time limit, 45 minutes.
Okay, let's see who'll be starting out in there. Looks like Rick Morton will be going for the team of Lucas and Morton. And Handsome Jimmy is starting out. Bell time. Here we go, David.
And we're underway. The referee, by the way, is Jerry Calhoun. Tojo jumps in. Rick Morton back to work on Handsome Jimmy Valiant. Morton off the rope. Shoulder butt. Valiant hits the mat. Morton goes by. Whoa! Tojo grabs the top rope. Stripped Rick Morton up. Rick off his feet. Handsome Jimmy right there. Picks him up in the air. Shoulder slams into the top turnbuckle. Valiant picks him up, and again the shoulder goes into the turnbuckle. In the corner. Morton being thrown around the ring by Handsome Jimmy. Morton off the rope. Good shot by Tojo Yamamoto. With a kick. Tojo, those vicious shots. Tojo makes the tag. Handsome Jimmy coming in. Valiant works the pressure point. Left side. Jimmy using the hair for the extra leverage. Tojo coming in after the tag. Valiant holds Morton up. Tojo chops it. Double team is. Tojo again with a vicious chop. He uses it better than anybody. Devastating. The kick to the midsection. Tag on Valiant. Jimmy. The right forearm or fist. Couldn't tell which from this angle. Tojo in with a chop again. just a hair.
Good coach. Look at that teamwork, bro. Look at that teamwork, bro.
I'm watching, Jimmy. I'm watching. Teamwork and double teamwork from time to time, too. 2 minutes, 50 seconds into the action.
Did you see that one, bro?
Rick Morton on the mat. Tag made by Tojo, and here comes handsome Jimmy Valiant. Valiant with a chokehold. Oh, he just had his hand wrapped around Rick Morton's throat. Chop by Tojo. Ooh. Morton halfway across the ring. He was close to the corner in the tag on Ken Lucas, but not quite close enough. Chop again by Tojo. Tag on Valiant. They have been able to keep Morton pretty well in their half of the ring, away from that tag on Ken Lucas. Here comes Kenny jumping in as cover. The count had started on Rick Morton. Ken Lucas in there to break it up. Morton. Oh, high coming off the rope. Cover by handsome Jimmy. Lucas. Able to break it up again before the 3 count. Tojo starts in. Valiant. And Lucas into it over in the corner. Tojo with something, which he just threw in Rick Morton's eyes. There's a cover by Jimmy. 2, 3, that's it. Tojo Yamamoto had something.
Woogie, Brown.
Yeah. First fall for Valiant and Tojo Yamamoto, but Tojo threw something right square in Rick Morton's eyes as he was laying on a mat. Well, that is 2 out of 3, Jimmy. You got to come back here and win a second fall. 2 out of 3 in order to win this match. Rick Morton being helped by Ken Lucas. And I don't know, but the win goes to handsome Jimmy and Tojo Yamamoto in the first fall. Time on it, 4 minutes, 20 seconds.
Don't like the looks of Yamamoto and Valiant together. We're going to be taking another look at them here as the second fall will be coming up here in just a moment. Back into Channel 3's Championship Wrestling in the Ring in just a moment. Do want to take time out to tell you about the action coming up in Carrollton, Kentucky. That's on Thursday, December 18th. Next week, I'll give you more particulars in terms of the people who will be there. But that's Thursday, December the 18th, Carrollton, Kentucky. Be looking for action coming around there. Tuesday night, right there in the Gardens. Son of a gun, what a night of action that's going to be when handsome Jimmy Valiant and Tojo Yamamoto face Tommy Rich and Koko Ware. And there will be a Southern tag match when Guy Mitchell and Roger Kirby defend that title against the former champs Tommy and Eddie Gilbert. A big 8-man and 4 other single matches we'll get to a little bit later on. I want to call in handsome Jimmy and Tojo and talk a little bit about the action that will be coming up Tuesday night, and you'll see some of the action this very day.
Richie's mother said, Richie can't come through the phone. Richie can't come out and play. Richie! Do you think your mother's gonna be with you for life? Did she take you to school, Richie? Do you think Richie is potty trained? Richie! Leave your mother at home! You're a punk, Richie! And your mother's a hussy! A hussy! Ha!
Handsome Jimmy Valiant, Tojo Yamamoto. He'll hear all about it, and he'll find out exactly what kind of a response he's got. Tojo and handsome Jimmy got no reason to be proud of the action that you're going to be seeing coming up a little bit later, or what took place last week. It'll all be done out in the wash come Tuesday night right there in the Louisville Gardens. Make your point to be there.
All right.
Is that back again? No. We did.
Come on, hit that!
Hey, come on, Jimmy. Get you guys to settle down a little bit. Boy. Okay, back and ready to go, and here comes Rick Morton now. Still time. Here we go. Lucas and Morton, one fall down, and Ricky trying to get his eyes cleared away. He's coming after Handsome Jimmy. Ken over there yelling, bust him, right in the mouth. Hit him. That's what Lucas, and a leg dive. Ricky looked over to Ken to pick up what he was saying, and Valiant took that opportunity, leg dived him. Drops him down. A referee counts him off as he had that ankle right across Rick's throat. Picks him straight up in the air and body slams him. Yamamoto down the rope. You'll find that Tojo has always done that. He will move down there. Big chop to the midsection on Ricky after Jim whipped him into the rope. Another chop from Yamamoto and the young fella from Music City. Rick Morton has taken quite a pacing. Yamamoto fires Morton in. Ricky goes under it. Big press. Down is Yamamoto. 2, 3. He got him. All right. Handsome Jimmy.
He used a judo shot. He used a judo shot.
He didn't use anything in the tie down there, Jim, but you know better than that. Yamamoto swinging the big chopping block swing at him. Morton went underneath, came over, caught him with a flying press. While Handsome Jimmy was doing didos on a ring apron out here. Morton got the 1, 2, 3 on it. Kenny Lucas was ready to cut Handsome Jimmy off in case he did come in. And that's going to even it up in a hurry. Beautiful move by Morton out there, who had taken a pounding in the latter part of the first fall and in the first part of that second fall in there, Dave.
He got it. Minute 5 seconds was the time on it.
Second. Man, what a second fall win for the team of Lucas and Morton, who even it up with Handsome Jimmy and Tojo at 1 fall apiece. We got more action, 2 out of 3 fall match, and we'll be back for that third fall of action in just a moment.
Hi. Third fall of action coming up. Rick Morton, Ken Lucas have evened it up at 1 fall apiece. Handsome Jimmy's prophecy, it's going to be different this fall. They lost the second fall, he and Tojo Yamamoto, after a win in the first one. So we are all even, 1 fall apiece, and just about ready to get going with the third fall. Underway. This one's it. 2 out of 3 fall match. It's 1 fall apiece now. 4 minutes, 20 seconds. Valiant and Tojo won the first fall. A minute 5, Rick Morton and Ken Lucas won the second fall. Rick Morton asking the referee to check Tojo. He recalls the first fall when Tojo threw something in his eyes. The referee checked and said, okay. Tojo back to the tight.
Yep, referee across the ring with Handsome Jimmy and Tojo messing around those tights again, Davey.
Referee again over to check.
He's sticking the tie up, baby. He's sticking it.
Referee with the inspection, and referee satisfied everything's okay. Rick Morton. Rick again telling referee Jerry Calhoun, hey, he's got something here, and referee says, I've already checked. Give Tojo a warning. Referee telling Rick, keep the fist open. Minute 20 seconds, and virtually no contact so far in the third fall. It has been caution prevailing. Tojo had Morton in the headlock. Rick is shielding his eyes. Handsome Jimmy in. A well-placed boot. Tojo got him in the headlock again. Handsome Jimmy from outside hammering Rick. Tojo backing across the ring, headed for Morton. He rubbed something across his eyes in. Rick Morton. Down on the mat, shaking his head. Tojo again. Boy, Rick in trouble here. But Tojo Yamamoto has done something to his eyes. That's all we know. Ooh, the chop puts Rick Morton down on the mat. Tag made, and here's Handsome Jimmy. Jimmy stomping on Rick Morton. There's a cover. Over near the ropes. Referee Jerry Calhoun calling for a break. He won't start the count while they're in the ropes.
Jimmy had a hole there, pulling up on.
Shoot to the midsection by Tojo Yamamoto. Covered by Valiant. Count of 1, 2, 2 count. Rick Morton kicks out of it. Oh, Jimmy shoved it back into the ropes, grabbed a chokehold as he bounced off of there. There he goes again. Referee starts the count, and Handsome breaks the hold, but right back to the choke. Tojo has gotten the tag. Valiant sends Morton into the ropes. Tojo grabs him around the throat as he comes off of there. 3 minutes, 45 seconds gone in the third fall of action.
Kenny trying to get Rick to get over to the corner if he can to make that tag.
Close? Not quite. Not quite. Rick Morton. Boy, Tojo and Valiant have both worked him over in this third fall all the way. Valiant, foot across his throat. Valiant and Tojo both flirting with disqualification throughout this third fall, but they've been breaking the hold before the disqualification occurred. Tojo again with a shoe as Valiant had distracted the referee across the ring. He got the tag, and here comes Ken Lucas. Lucas goes after both of them. Off the rope, goes for the sleeper on Handsome Jimmy. Tojo is there. Tojo gets up to the Ken's eyes. As Kenny had the sleeper, and it looked like he and Rick were on their way to a win there, but Tojo jumped in. Did something to Kenny's eyes. He had been working on Rick Morton's eyes earlier in the fall. There's a chop by Tojo. Ken Lucas hits the mat. Tojo, abdominal grab. A well-placed fist by Ken Lucas. That broke that up. Here's Valiant back in. No tag had been made. Tojo again goes for the abdominal grab.
Referee going to break it up.
And again, he's calling for the break. Referee shoving Valiant back to his corner. Tojo goes to the tights again. Handsome Jimmy grabs Lucas into the turnbuckle. Getting into the ropes. Valiant with the elbow. And a cover. 1. Rick Morton is there to stop the count at 1. He grabs Tojo. Lucas against Handsome Jimmy.
Morton trying to get back at Tojo for what he'd done to his eye. He really... Oh, there's...
Sleeper again by Ken Lucas on Valiant. Valiant was something.
Right in Kenny's eyes. He went to 1, 2, 3. That's going to be it.
Looked like salt. Handsome Jimmy threw something in Ken Lucas's eyes as he had that sleeper hold. Then as Kenny released the hold to grab his eyes, Valiant came back with a small package and put him away.
Yamamoto and Morton, there was so much happening in there, Dave. I really can't blame the referee because we couldn't keep up with the whole thing in there. Yamamoto and Valiant will come out the victor. Yeah, I saw what you did in there. Knowing that he's with Tojo, it had to have been probably salt because Tojo world famous for that salt supply that he has always had. Jimmy and Tojo Yamamoto. The time on that again, Davey?
6 minutes, 42 seconds.
6:42 in the third fall, and that is the first and third for Yamamoto and Valiant. We'll be back in just a moment. Wave Country's Championship Wrestling continues in the ring here in just a moment. Hey, I want to tell you the entire card coming up for the Louisville Gardens Tuesday night. The main event, which is going to be that Valiant Yamamoto and Rich and Ware match, is going to be worth the price of admission alone. But there is lots more action to see. Opening bout will be Rick Morton going against the Angel. Tony Charles will be in to go against Gypsy Joe. Sonny King takes on Danny Davis, and beautiful Bobby Eaton with Jimmy Hart at ringside will be facing Robert Gibson. Then there's going to be an 8-man match, and that ought to be a scramble and a half, when Morton, King, Charles, and Gibson go against Eaton, the Angel, Gypsy Joe, and Danny Davis. Furthermore, a Southern Tag Team title match when Guy Mitchell, the big Canadian, and Roger Kirby defend that AWA Southern Tag Team title against the former champions, the father-son team of Tommy and Eddie Gilbert. And the payoff, Tuesday night, Valiant, Yamamoto, Rich, and Ware. You be there. Yeah. Okay, we're going to be back in the ring for the TV championship match with Koko Ware in his first defense. But right now, Eddie Marlin has got something to say. Koko, good to see you today. We're going to look forward to your first defense here in this.
You know, Lance, last week I said we was finding Jimmy Valiant. He's going to take the money and get another TV set for Koko. Koko, I just want to tell you that we're proud that you are TV champion. Use your TV and stay at home with you and enjoy it. Thank you very much, Ed. Thank you,
Okay, good luck to you, Koko. We've got your TV set over here, and we'll be looking forward to you having it, as I know that you really will be, too, after the unfortunate incident to the TV set last week. Okay, we're getting ready for the first. This is a very first, David, a TV championship defense. Let's have the official introduction.
All right, it's going to be a one-fall, 15-minute time limit match. Is that correct? One fall, 15 minutes, the overall time limit. Introducing first the challenger with his manager, Jimmy Hart, on the left of your screen there from Huntsville, Alabama, 227 pounds, beautiful Bobby Eaton. Going against him, the Championship Wrestling TV champion with the title on the line, from Union City, Tennessee, 218 pounds, Koko Ware. Koko Ware will be defending the title. There's Koko on the right of your screen there. One fall, 15-minute time limit, referee Paul Morton.
Okay, we're ready to go. The TV time set according to the TV, and Koko in defense here against Bobby Eaton.
Bobby Eaton over to his corner for a conference with manager Jimmy Hart. Koko Ware. Oh, come on, Jimmy.
Russell!
Come on, Jim. Get out of here.
He will never watch this television. He's supposed to be. He will
talk to
back to the action. Koko Ware. Oh, went in too quick. Bobby Eaton caught him with the feet. Eaton held onto the rope.
And broke Koko's TV set, and he was fine. Evidently, it didn't sink into his thick head, and he come out here and broke this one now. Handsome Jim is suspended as of right now. He's through in this area, and I'll let you know who's going to take his place in his match. But he's through.
Okay. I don't know, Dave, whether you could hear that with the noise in here, but Eddie Marlin.
Suspended, right?
Yes, Valiant, he's going to let us know who will take his place in the towns in a little bit.
All right. Bobby Eaton with a face lock on Koko Ware. Now a chokehold by Eaton. Koko's TV title on the line. Koko broke it up, but Eaton comes roaring back with a foot.
TV champion don't look very big now, does it?
Oh, come on, Jimmy. He won that championship in a battle royal. Bobby Eaton, upper part of the arm. 2 minutes, 15 seconds gone. So he had worked on pretty good by Bobby Eaton. Eaton with the face lock and more. We're coming up on the 3-minute mark. TV championship being defended by Koko Ware against the challenger Bobby Eaton. Eaton, a former Mid-America champion. Koko's first championship and his first defense of that title right here. Bobby Eaton hanging on to the headlock. Koko trying to battle his way back to his feet. He is on his feet. Koko goes for the rope. Shoulder butt. Eaton goes down. Eaton trips him up. Ooh. Falls with the elbow. Cover. 1. Count of 2, and Koko kicks out of it. Bobby grabs the face lock again. 4 minutes, 10 seconds gone. 4 minutes, 10 seconds gone in this match. Bobby Eaton looking on Koko. Jimmy Hart's got referee Paul Morton distracted. Eaton pull it tight. That's Koko Ware on the mat again. 5 minutes gone, 10 minutes left to wrestle in this championship match. Koko Ware in defense of his title. He's coming back. But not for long, as Bobby Eaton puts him right back on the mat, right back into the face lock.
With a big double handful of hair.
Referee apparently spotted the fact that hole was down across the throat there for a moment anyway. He made Eaton break it. Eaton broke it quickly and then right back to a face lock. Koko trying to battle his way out of it. Been tied up by Eaton for a long time. And again, he's back into the hole. We're coming up on the 6-minute mark.
Hart having a verbal battle with referee Paul Morton. Hart, I think, was saying that Koko had given it up. And the referee said he hadn't told me anything.
Eaton with a knee lift. Bobby Eaton pretty well in control, at least for the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, you better believe it.
Koko into the rope. Ducks under. Last Eaton. Koko bump. Koko Ware with a cover. One count is all he gets. Eaton broke out of it. Back on his feet. Koko with a forearm. Put him right back on the mat. Backs him into a corner. Drag across the ring. And with a drop kick. And another. And a cover by Koko. Count is 1. Jimmy Hart gets in there, swinging the cane. He calls for the bell. Referee Paul Morton has disqualified Bobby Eaton. Koko after Hart. Bobby Eaton gets him from behind. Look out. Eaton with a walking stick starts pounding on Koko while Bobby Eaton's holding him up there. And Hart passes the stick to Bobby Eaton. Hart and Eaton both working on Koko. Here comes Robert Gibson. Robert chases him out of the ring and out of the wrestling area. Koko's hand raised, 7 minutes, 5 seconds. Disqualification on Eaton and Hart. So still, the championship wrestling TV champion, none other than Koko Ware, successful in his first defense.
Yeah, man, but I'll tell you, Koko, he can't win for losing in there. The son of a gun, he's won 2 TVs, virtually one of them, but a replacement out of the fine that Handsome Jimmy sustained. Jimmy comes out here and smashes it all to pieces, and I firmly am behind Eddie Marlin's decision to suspend him in there because he has no respect for people or property or the TV station or the program or anything else in there. And then he gets in there, he ends up winning the match, but getting busted up all over around the thing when Hart jumps in with a cane and all that. But 2 things he can't take away from him. One, he's got a TV coming if he can keep it and hold one piece in there. And the second thing is that he is still the TV champion in there as Koko Ware. What was the time?
Time on it was 7:05. 7:05.
7:05, so Koko Ware is the victor. Don't you dare go away. Well, I'll tell you what, with the action the way it's been, we're looking forward to the Tommy Rich, Bill Dundee, Guy Mitchell, Roger Kirby match. And that'll be coming up in just a few minutes. Who are here, this will be a non-title bout, but it will be an expiration of time and ought to be a whale of a match, too. When Bill Dundee, who just came in, and Tommy Wildfire Rich, who just came in, will be going in this expiration time match, as we said, non-title. Yeah, Tommy?
Sam, you know, Jimmy Valiant, you know, the guy, he's gone completely.
Totally.
You know, but and Eddie Marlin, he said he suspended him. But I just got through talking to Eddie Marlin, and I told him, I begged him, I said, Eddie, he's abused my mother, he's shoved her down, he's cursed her, he's done everything in the world to her, and I don't feel like I've got him back to that. And then again today, Koko, just like I said earlier, you know, the best thing that ever happened to him, you know, and that's where you start. Everybody's got to have a beginning. He's had his beginning. And I talked to Eddie, and he said he's not suspended. He's not going to suspend him because Valiant's got some stuff coming to him. Valiant, that's exactly what I think Valiant wants to get suspended. He wants to go back to New York or wherever his home is. And well, here's Eddie right here. I mean, you know,
I tell you, if he keeps this up, I wish he'd go back somewhere.
Lance, I'll have to admit I came out and I acted in haste. I was angry, but I'm going to grant Tommy Rich's wish, and we're not going to suspend Handsome Jimmy until after Tommy gets a hold of him.
While the match...
He deserves the match, so he's going to get it.
Thank you very much, Eddie.
Okay, well, the decision being that until he completes the contract with Rich, he will not be suspended, Davey. Okay, let's go for the introduction.
This will be a match to the expiration of time. Team with the most falls to their credit when the time expires wins the match. Introducing, total weight of 524 pounds on the left of your screen. From Canada, Guy Mitchell. And from Hollywood, California, Nature Boy Roger Kirby. Going against him, total of 442 pounds. From Australia, the superstar Bill Dundee. And from Hendersonville, Tennessee, Tommy Rich. This match to the expiration of time. Referee, Paul Morton.
Okay, the Southern Tag bells come off again. This is a non-title bout. Big Guy Mitchell, going over 280 out of Canada, will be starting against Tommy Wildfire Rich. And there's the bell, and we are off and running on what ought to be a great expiration of time match. Roger Nature Boy Kirby and Guy Mitchell put it together to win the Southern Tag belts. strong team in Mitchell and Kirby. They're going against a strong team today. They may be facing as tough a team tag-wise as they will ever face in defense of their title. Although this is a non-title bout today. There's a tag from Mitchell to Kirby while Mitchell complains to the referee about Rich pulling his hair. Nature Boy into the ring against Wildfire. Standing side headlock. He's whipped off. Big shoulder puts Rich down. He goes under. Oh, and a backdrop. Beauty from Tommy. Tommy drops down with that knee. I was just noticing, Dave, as the referee counted there, the salt that popped up that's still in there from when Tojo Yamamoto was throwing it at Rick Morton and Jimmy threw it at Ken Lucas in there. It's all still in there. Thought we got it all out. By Mitchell. Tommy Rich. Mitchell whipped off by Rich. Tommy tried to do stand-up battle with him. That's tough against a guy Mitchell's size, but that's the way to handle him. Guy went to the corner. He was at the wrong corner.
It's almost tagged Dundee.
And if he'd have been there 1 second later, Dundee would have tagged him, but not the same way. We got the Phi Beta Sigma silhouettes here today. They're leading the cheers over there. I can see Dundee getting into the rhythm. And look at Mitchell. From outside the ring, here comes Dundee over. Mitchell hooks the foot of Tommy Rich. Roger Kirby putting that foot to the midsection. Mitchell takes over. I don't say they didn't tag. I just didn't see the tag. I saw that one. Kirby coming back in. Woo. Tommy fired into the turnbuckle. Dundee across the ring. Give his partner a little help in that double team situation. Backdrop. Look, here comes Valiant and Tojo. Tojo Yamamoto. Tojo with his shoes, Dale Rich while Valiant held him. Mitchell and Kirby over working on Superstar. Woolly day this has been.
Oh, Dundee just came flying through the top rope and the middle rope.
Kirby threw him out. Mitchell got down on him. Billy. Backbreaker as he dropped right down across the knee. Referee Paul Morton having no success in getting it all together. Here comes Ken Lucas, Rick Morton. Mitchell and Kirby slammed Dundee's head down into the floor. Morton. Tommy Rich. Morton was thrown out. Ken Lucas bombed down on the floor. That's Robert
Gibson also thrown down there. Look out, here comes Morton out of the ring.
On the far side.
Comes Koko.
Koko Ware coming in. Koko going after Handsome Jimmy. He's steamed up. Lucas. say is we about got it back settled down. Valiant, Yamamoto, and Mitchell and Kirby, and gone out of here. Lucas and Morton, Gibson, Rich. Referee Paul Morton and Koko trying to help to get Billy out of here. Kirby and Mitchell really roughed him up on the floor. They busted his head down into the hard studio floor. Tell you what we'd better do. Well, I don't know where it is. We'll take a break and we'll find out where we are, and we'll be back with you in just a moment. I've got some action to go here on Channel 3's Championship Wrestling. Pay particular attention to this final match. It'll be coming up in just a moment. A gentleman who has a particular interest in himself when it took place was Bill Superstar Dundee. How's the neck, Bill?
Pretty good, Lance. I'd just like to say this to Roger, Kirby, and Guy Mitchell. I may be on the sidelines right now, but today I'm better. Wherever it is, I'm going to be standing beside you in the ring, and you're not going to know until it happens, and that's a promise. Thank you, Lance.
Okay, Billy, good luck to you, and I hope you get better here. Tuesday night, Bill won't be there, but here are two guys that will. Tommy, Wildfire, Rich, Koko, Ware.
You know, Lance, I want Bill to hurry up and get well. You know, there's a whole lot of things, a whole lot of people trying to make a reputation for themselves, seems like. And now then, you know, Superstar myself, we started a job on Valiant and Tojo Yamamoto. And so, you know, Superstar got hurt. They told me to pick a partner to get me. The promoter said I could get anybody I wanted. So I decided who's the best, who would want Jimmy Valiant and Tojo as bad as I do. And here's a man that's got as much reason for him as I do. You know, he's got 2 TV smash, the biggest thing that ever happened to him. He won the television title right there on TV, and Valiant come out and smashed his TV. Valiant, you shoved my mother down and you're calling her names now. So I'm coming to Louisville, man, and every time I get a chance at you, Valiant, every time, you're going to get to where you're scared. You're going to be looking behind your back, wondering, is Tommy Rich there? Is Koko Ware there? We're going to show you what black and white's all about. We're going to show you what togetherness is, man. You know, we're pulling it all together right there, and we're coming to Louisville, and we're coming for one thing. We're coming to put a beating on y'all like you never had before, Valiant and Tojo.
I think everybody probably has already seen, Koko, what happened again with Valiant and that busting up another TV on the show today. They haven't seen what Mitchell and Kirby did to go Dundee, but I know you're glad for a change.
You know, Lance, like I said, I want to be Tommy's partner. We're going to do it our best to bust that Jimmy Valiant, that Tojo head open, because Valiant, I'm after you 100%, bro.
Tuesday night.
Louisville, you ain't kidding.
Always try to bring you some of the finest and most interesting matches. I'll tell you what we'd like to do. We'd like right now to join a match that is already in progress, and we'll take a look at it. We'll be back with some comments right after it's over with. In the corner, Irwin now spins out to the center of the ring and ties it up with Fergie. Carl rolls it over, takes him with that arm, pops him down in the center of the ring. You can see Irwin going for the hair in there. He figured he didn't have anything to lose. He already had Fergie on top and in control. The referee broke it up, and now Irwin hooks the arm around. Carl puts a little more pressure to nail him back on the mat. Carl Fergie hanging onto that arm in a bar, and Irwin trying to figure himself out how to get out of it. He had a handful of hair, and Fergie just stood up, dropped down with a knee, and he's back in control again. 4.5 minutes passed in this one-fall 10-minute time limit bout. All of the matches are the 10-minute variety because there are so many matches on this big card out of Rupp Arena tonight. 8, including a 10-man tag match. Irwin about to make this an X-rated wrestling show as he grabbed the tights. Crisscross, reverse, beauty! But Irwin kicked him out pretty. Leapfrog, takes him over. What a move by Fergie. Snaps that arm and bars it, and look at Irwin kicking. 5 minutes past, 5 minutes to wrestle. Irwin being moved back by the Fergie, and what a shame. He really had things going his way with Irwin. Super moves out of both wrestlers, but Fergie ended up with the final and last one. Irwin then slipped to the ropes, and that called for a break. Dr. Bill zinging that right hand. Pounds Fergie's head into the top turnbuckle. Underneath the ropes, the referee should break it, and he is. He whipped. Oh, there's that big foot of Irwin's. He snaps Carl into that top turnbuckle. It really hit him a hard way to go. Over the shoulder and down. He married him on the deck and then popped him with that forearm. Again, Irwin using the turnbuckle. And Fergie scores a shot of his own. Irwin picks the big guy up. He power slams him. He nailed him hard, and Irwin now on the rope. Fergie all the way across the ring, and he drops on him with that big elbow. 3 minutes to wrestle. 3 minutes. Carl Fergie's foot up over the rope, and the referee broke it up. Boy, this Irwin. Oh, man. He fell straight down. Nailed his head on the mat. Fergie has a chance if he can just get it together. Irwin was going to put the headbutt to him. Fergie rolled out of the way. Irwin just fell straight into the mat on his head. Carl with a forearm. Irwin fired him up over the ropes. That's going to be it. Yep. Seven minutes, 54 seconds. The winner by disqualification, Carl Fergie. 7:54. The winner, Carl Fergie, over the top rope. Bill Irwin. He didn't got the referee called and said it was disqualification out there. Irwin trying to say that Carl Fergie jumped over the top rope. Nope. It's official. Disqualification, 7:54. The winner, Carl Fergie. We got more action on Championship Wrestling. We'll be back to it in a moment. We had all kind of action here today, Dave. A lot of it I wish we hadn't had, yeah. But we did have a great Championship Wrestling here today.
Yes, we did. Jimmy Valiant, Tojo Yamamoto defeated Ken Lucas and Rick Morton in the 2 out of 3 fall match, 2 falls to 1. Koko Ware over Bobby Eaton by disqualification. Tommy Rich and Bill Dundee by disqualification over Guy Mitchell and Roger Kirby. Those were the official winners of the matches today.
Yeah, by golly, I'll tell you what, I enjoyed it all. I was sorry to see Koko take the kind of abuse that he did, but I'm glad he's still got his title, and by golly, I'll tell you what, he'll have his TV for a fact, too. We'll be looking for you around about next week time. With more of the roughest, toughest wrestling anywhere comes that way. For Dave Brown, Lance Russell saying bye-bye, everybody.
The announcers on this program are selected and paid by parties other than this station, namely the promoters of Championship Wrestling.